kids are cute? Who thinks the color yellow is pretty? Who thinks the weather outside yesterday was nice? Who thinks, just thinks? I would hope it's all of you. Now, how many of you overthink? Fixate on a certain thing for the rest of the week. That's what people with anxiety tend to do. Anxiety is a common mental illness that affects 18.1% of the population. Another common mental illness is depression, and 6.7% of Americans and every 1 in 5 teenagers are affected by it. 12 students here, imagine yourself in a classroom full of 20 people. That's an average-sized class. Now, 4 of those people in one classroom may have mental illness. And if you multiply that by every single classroom in just one high school, that seems like a lot more, doesn't it? About a month ago, I did a little social experiment. I made simple motivational posters that I put up on social media, which I followed up with posts asking people to tell me how they felt when they saw them. People who responded said things along the lines of how the posters made them feel relaxed, or that it was simply a nice reminder to breathe, and that everything will be okay. Depression can cloud up your thoughts. For example, if people say, your hair looks nice today, or you have a nice smile, your brain will twist it around and force you to think the opposite, and that's hard to get past. Remembering to just take a small moment out of your day to breathe and allow yourself to let those emotions that you've held on to for so long can help you in more ways than you think. You become more focused on what you actually need to focus on, like schoolwork, homework, chores, or even in your job if you have one. You'd be able to relax the muscles that you didn't even know were tense. So this is your reminder to take a deep breath and relax. Now, just breathing can't help you get over a mental illness, obviously, because you may not even know it's there. For example, depression can show itself in many forms. It may show itself in bouts of rage, or irritation, or anger. Whereas for your neighbor, it may show itself in moments of quietness, or needing space to reset. Depression may be a mental illness, but can actually affect your body as well. I want you to look around right now. Go ahead, look around yourself, and pick up something. Anything around you. It could be your pencil, it could be your purse, your shoe, your phone. And stand up while you're at it. Y'all stay with it. Great. Now, whatever item you have, just pick it up and hold it up at arm's length, just like that. And keep it there. Just for a while. It seems easy enough, for now at least, right? But after a while, you'll begin to get tired. Your muscles will start to get sore, and you'll have trouble just holding up that item. Even if your item is lighter or smaller than something that your neighbor is holding, both of you are dealing with the same type of pain or struggle. Both of you are getting tired. You can sit down now, thank you, for half of you. I bet that's usually exercise. Now, that feeling of exhaustion or soreness that you might be carrying with you right now is exactly what people with depression feel like every single day. But except for them, the exhaustion doesn't just stop with their arm. They carry it with them throughout their entire body. Their arms are drooping. Their legs are sore. They are tired. Anxiety is similar in the sense that it can manifest itself into many different emotions, such as anxiety attacks. They don't all have to be hyperventilating or rocking back and forth. They can also take forms in outbursts of anger. They can be sweating too much or constantly wiping your hands on your pants. It could be breathing too heavily and fiddling around. Your brain has about 60,000 different thoughts per day, and you'll end up repeating 95% of them every single day. But you can help give your brain a distraction. There are many ways you can control your emotions, such as reading a book or using art. Reading books is something a lot of people don't really do, but there are many proven benefits of it. Reading can help release 68% of your stress. You don't have to finish a whole book in just one day. Even just a little bit of reading can help you relax. Frequent reading was able to reduce mental decline by 32%. This can help you fight your negative emotions because your brain is constantly keeping itself occupied with thinking over and over what you've already read. But maybe you say you don't like reading. Maybe it's just boring to you. That's fine. Maybe try considering art. Maybe you do it anyway. Maybe you're doodling in class while your teacher is lecturing on and on in the same monotone voice for what seems like hours. Maybe you've been taking art classes for years. You're still creating something. Now, the benefits of creating art is that it can lessen negative emotions. In a study published by the American Journal of Public Health, there were 30 people with chronic illnesses who participated in the study, and they said it created trends of reducing symptoms of depression. You don't really have to be good at it to get the benefits from it. You don't have to create a masterpiece every single day. You just have to sketch something often. Sketch what makes you happy and what you look forward to in life. Now, that being said, a majority of the time, you can't help yourself, and you need some outside help from a professional. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with getting help from a therapist. Many people do it, and all it means is that you're taking care of yourself. You are taking care of your brain because you have a condition that makes you different from other people. Psychotherapy had a 26.5 lower rate of relapse than people who just handled it on their own. Therapy is based around confidential information. Your therapist will listen to you and help you get better, and you will have a much larger chance to be able to heal. 50% of Americans with depression don't go to therapy, and it turns into something so much worse. It's better to get it taken care of before it turns into something that you can't control. When you see yourself or your peers displaying symptoms of mental illnesses, speak up. When you see yourself or someone you care about that has a sudden loss of interest in activities, difficulty sleeping, an appetite that's constantly increasing or decreasing, and most importantly, thoughts of hurting themselves or someone else, you can go to therapy and you can take prescribed medication if you need it, and no one has to know, because you are constantly fighting a battle that is literally sapping your strength from you, and it's not a burden that you should have to carry all by yourself. It is absolutely exhausting, and you don't have to go through it alone, because you will always have someone to talk to. Depression and anxiety can go hand in hand, and having one of them is hard, but a handful of people do have both, and I happen to be one of them. It's not easy to have, nor is it necessarily curable, but it is treatable, and no matter who you are, you deserve to get treated for it. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be able to feel like yourself, because in the end, you are the one who picks yourself up every single day, no matter what. You wipe your own tears far too many times to count, and through everything you may have been through, you're still here now because you're brave. You are full of value. You are strong. You are worthy. And most importantly, you are loved. You deserve to feel like you're meant to be here because you are. Thank you.